Get out.
Sorry, man.
Okay. Get out!
Yo!
Yeah!
Yo, chill, man.
Get out!
Chill!
Chill, man!
Chill!
Get the fuck out of here!
I think Meghan could be amazing, and maybe with her sort of actress background and her publicity background, she will be able to handle it. But I think she will find the private side of it quite difficult.
Then they have these children that they're kidnapping and bringing in from other countries, and no one misses them, because these are third world countries. They are used as actual blood sacrifices. The Queen there, I've seen Princess Margaret there, I've seen Charles there. These people seem to all be connected to the Illuminati.
What have you seen the royal family do, the Queen Mother, and the other people you've seen in the rituals? What have you seen them do?
I've seen all of them drink human blood and consume human flesh, and there are orgy kind of things that go on at the rituals also. And
involving the royal family of Britain?
Yes, involving the royal family of Britain, and the sacrifice and the eating of, consuming the sacrifice, and they are involved in that.
You've seen them do that?
Yes, I have seen them do that. It's sickening.
But I think she will find the private side of it quite difficult.
Do they have people that will help her with that if they were to get engaged?
Well, I think if Meghan were willing to accept some help, I think if Meghan were willing to accept some help, the problem was that Diana, for instance, wouldn't accept any help.
Diana, Princess of Wales, has been seriously injured in a car accident in Paris. Her companion, the Harrods heir Dodi Al-Fayed, has been killed. The driver of the princess's car is also understood to be dead. The accident happened at just after midnight in the west of the city, near the Alma Bridge.
And now there is confirmation that Diana, Princess of Wales, has died. She died at 4 a.m. after going into cardiac arrest.
Combined, the officers who shot the suspect have nearly 40 years of experience.
Because 4 represent ritual, indeed, with the elites letting them know the hit has been done. Do y'all understand what's going on here?
Combined, the officers who shot the suspect have nearly 40 years of experience. HPD's Internal Affairs and Homicide Divisions are investigating, along with the Harris County District Attorney's Office. We're live near downtown tonight. I'm Sally McDonald, Fox 26.
She died at 4 a.m. after going into cardiac arrest.
Diana, for instance, wouldn't accept any help, but it's, you know, that's a long time ago, and I think they would make sure that Meghan had someone to guide her through. Because she would really, I mean, even from the way to hold her knife and fork, she's got to be guided through the whole thing. Harry wants Meghan to get used to things.
Where is your mom? You're so scared. You think it was your fault? How do you feel now?
I can't move.
You can't move.
Why can't I move?
You're paralyzed. Just like that day when you did nothing. You did nothing. Now, sink into the floor.
Wait.
Sink.
Kate Middleton is allegedly undergoing hypnotherapy for morning sickness. Sounds a little odd, right? But apparently it helps. Well, Kate's old friend and constant story seller to tabloids, Jessica Hay, is speaking out once again and revealing Kate has started hypnotherapy to regain her appetite. Jessica tells Australia's New Idea magazine Kate still looks at food and feels nauseous. The hypnotherapy is taking away any negative thoughts connected with food from the morning sickness and replacing them with cravings for healthy, nutritious food. So far, it's going so good.
Kate Middleton is reportedly considering hypnobirthing to ease labor pains when she gives birth next month. Hypnobirthing, also called hypnotherapy in childbirth, is said to relieve the fear and stress from pregnant women during labor, having the benefits of relieving pain.
I think it's very important that right up front everyone is required to declare whether they have been or currently are a Mason.
Keith Gregory of the Masons, an avenue that needs to be investigated?
Masons definitely need to be investigated, especially in North Wales. I think nearly everyone, especially on the list that I have, are all members of some sort of Masonic lodge.
Tonight, are these the most serious accusations ever levelled against members of the British establishment?
I've never experienced pain like it. I hope I never do again. They had no fear at all of being caught.
The claim that politicians, military leaders and Secret Service chiefs got together to torture, rape and murder children.
I am a homosexual. I'm not a murderer. I'm not a paedophile or pederast.
30-year-old rumours of a VIP paedophile ring have been revived.
I recognised him instantly from the photograph, who he was. He was wearing only a frilly apron and cap with a naked boy on his lap.
Powerful people got away with abuse in the past, but has the pendulum swung too far?
A teenage boy working at Buckingham Palace revealed he was groomed and sexually abused by a VIP paedophile ring there. The lad was also assaulted at the royal family's Scottish retreat Balmoral. In a heartbreaking note, the boy, then just 16, told how he was the victim of exploitation of the highest order. The disturbing account was passed directly to the then Home Secretary Leon Britton, but he ruled it was not practical to investigate.
Good morning. First, our main story. The Home Secretary, Theresa May, is to make her first official statement on how the Home Office handled historical child abuse claims against public figures.
The department says more than 100 files which are potentially significant to a review of the allegations are missing.
Dating back to 1979. It found 527 documents that were potentially relevant to paedophilia allegations, but a further 114 files were missing. But a further 114 files were missing. There is an ongoing police investigation into allegations about a paedophile network linked to Parliament, but more than 140 MPs want a public inquiry into child abuse. Theresa May is expected to announce a wider review, which will look at whether public bodies and institutions have taken seriously their duty of care towards children.
I have just been to Buckingham Palace, where Her Majesty the Queen has asked me to form a new government, and I accepted. And we will make Britain a country that works not for a privileged few, but for every one of us. That will be the mission of the government I lead, and together we will build a better Britain.
One week ago, I told you that you needed to be ready. You needed to be ready. But even I could not have been ready for the scale of what we witnessed at these games. I told you to be ready for some fierce competition.
And Barbadian superstar Rihanna .
Yeah. Wales. You don't even feel it's like a little pinprick. Doesn't matter how many times you do it, it's still.
Let's go.
It is. It's another thing to do.
Coming up. Want another one?
No. One is fine.
Not bad. You really made this. You made it feel like it.
It's a pinprick. I said it was a pinprick. No.
He sent his security, just showed up at my place and dragged me out of bed, and here I am.
No, we had a conversation last night about it. It was, we knew we were going to meet each other last night before the concert, and as I said, she's got such an incredible reach and so respected across millions and millions of people, especially across America, that it's just an opportunity that I think anybody in my position would have asked her to do it. It's just an opportunity that I think anybody in my position would have asked her to do it.
He sent his security, just showed up at my place and dragged me out of bed, and here I am.
Prince Harry's actress girlfriend Meghan Markle has hopped a plane out of Hollywood, so that's got everybody asking, is Meghan headed for a romantic royal rendezvous?
Notably, when Trinidad became a dominion in 1962, a UK court was retained for its appeals, namely, the Judicial Committee of the Privy Council, and the Queen herself signs off the court's business. Though Britain would shortly abolish capital punishment, Trinidad's government maintained the practice, and the anomaly meant that the Queen approved death warrants referred to her from this judicial committee. Thus, as a direct result, on the 16th of May 1975, in Royal Jail, Port of Spain, the prison superintendent arrived at a cell door at dawn, and he handed Michael de Freitas, the prisoner waiting inside, the dismissal of his last appeal, signed Elizabeth R. Michael was hooded, then led to the gallows under armed guard, and, while there's no death penalty in her own country, Michael was hanged by the neck by royal command until Michael X, also known as Abdul Malik, was pronounced dead. Years before, Michael had said that the monarchy would last longer if Her Majesty were to have a black baby. The British press were appalled.
There remained a collective gaze on Harry's girlfriend, Meghan Markle, in the crowd again, seated in a luxury box next to her mother. Her best friend Jessica Mulroney and Marcus Anderson, who introduced the couple. The prince joining them mid-celebration and caught on camera a kiss.
Get out! Get out! Get out! Chill! Chill! Chill, man! Chill!